Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know, my name is Robert Hayek. I am an author of 4 self-published books: John Drake, The Twisted Society, The Secret Link, and my newest book, Dead Dad Stalker, now available on Amazon and Barnes & Nobles and other retailers. But the purpose of this video, as well as the video that preceded this, is to help authors grow in their careers as they try to establish themselves as notable authors in the self-publishing world. And I felt the need to do this because I know how difficult it is to compete with other authors and compete with everyone for your story to get out there. But in hindsight, it's also, there's always room for more authors to grow. It's not like we're not trying to tear each other down. The original purpose of the writing community was to bring authors up, and I always like to help my friends in the writing community, get their books out there and get people to read them. So this is part 2 of the Writing Your Book series, and today's topic is editing. Editing, that is the thing that authors detest the most next to marketing. So you ask, how do I find an editor? There are several ways you can find an editor. If you go to Twitter, you have a lot of people who are authors and editors looking for jobs. So you can find an editor that way. You can go to Upwork and look for an editor that way. There's also Writers Cafe. So you have 3 options in finding an editor. Anyone who can get your work done. Also look for references. I would ask fellow authors who have either edited a book or where they got their books edited, and they'll tell you exactly which editor to choose. For me, I have 3 preferred editors: Nichole Heydenburg, Kereah Keller, and C.B. Moore. And I will provide their email addresses in the end of this video. So if anyone who wants to edit a book wants a good editor, you can find any of those 3. And they all will tell you their prices, and they will all tell you their timestamps. Now, the process of editing is difficult, but it's not impossible. Editors generally will take anywhere between a month to 3 months to edit the first draft of your book, and they will come back at you with a lot of suggestions. So you need to be ready to take criticism. Your editor is going to often say things that may sound a little mean, but you have to understand that they're trying to help you make the book better. I've had my writing torn down a bunch of times. I don't get offended by it. I laugh at myself because of the fact that I wrote that. But at the same time, you have to understand where they're coming from, and they're trying to get the book to the state you want it to be in. Now, some editors offer a second turnaround time, second coverage. Not all editors. So what I would do if I were you is I would check with that editor beforehand to ensure that they offer the second service. Editing prices can range anywhere between $300 to thousands of dollars depending on the editor. Some editors charge a lot of money, but they'll like to advertise it as you get what you pay for, which it depends really on how good the editor is, how established they are, and whether the edits they make to your book flows with the book. So make sure once you meet an editor, you need to probably interview them or at least give them like a page of your book so that they can do a sample, so you get used to their style. And once you get used to their style, you're good and ready to go. Now, once you've gotten the book back from the editor, I would use a service like Grammarly Pro. Grammarly Pro, you can pay like this service on it for an entire year, and you'll get like free super AI editing. And why this is important is it can edit your prose, it can check for any mistakes, and also it can tell you if you're plagiarizing anything with intent. So you want to make sure you're not doing that. So when you're editing your book after you get the first round of edits back from the editor, you have to make sure that there's no mistakes, you didn't leave a space out or leave anything misspelled or anything that the editor made. You don't want to change it back to what you did unless it was a creative decision. Thanks everyone for watching this video on editing. The next video will be on the book cover, and I will talk all about how to make your book cover, how to get a book cover in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you want more great quality content for how to become a self-published author, and have a great day.